Well, they often say that if you meet 100% of the job requirements, then you're probably overqualified. And I say, what a load of BS, right? There are so-called career coaches that love throwing this kind of advice that like, hey, you know what, you should apply for roles where you do not meet all the qualifications, because if you do, well, then you are applying for roles where you're overqualified. And it plays into a wishful thinking that we are all special and that we deserve a job just by being good enough. But this kind of information is often misleading and does more harm than good. Let's be real. It's called job requirement because it's required. You cannot not meet requirements and then still get the job. We have seen clients who perfectly match the job description. They've worked in the exact industries, they've built the similar products using the same tech stack, they have led teams of the same size, everything in their background aligns perfectly with the target role, and yes, they have got an interview. But here's the kicker: 6 to 8 other people for those roles who also met the job requirements got the interview. Well, they were just as good, if not better. And this is especially true for competitive roles in like data and analytics, software engineering, product management, all of these high competition areas. So the one thing that I tell all job seekers is you're probably not that special. And I say this not to discourage them, but to give them a realistic view. Because if this statement bothers you, it's likely that you're just like letting your ego get in the way. It's important to understand that meeting all of the job requirements does not automatically set you apart in a competitive market. So instead, what should you do? So a lot of the times, most people fall into a victim mindset with thoughts like, hey, hiring is broken, or it's not me, it's the market, recruiters suck. But before that, like, consider these few important questions. Do I meet the job requirement? And if the answer is yes, if you do, great. You're in the running. That just qualifies you for the race. But remember, there are so many others. The next step to think about is what differentiates you uniquely here. What can you tell uniquely about yourself beyond just meeting the baseline requirement to the hiring manager? What can you bring to the table that other candidates cannot? And this is where differentiation comes in. Meeting the requirements gets you in the game, but it's your unique value proposition that will get you the role. Are you positioning yourself as a specialist? Are you highlighting experience that directly solve the hiring manager's most pressing problems? Are you just reaching out to them with a very crisp messaging around that, around the key initiative that they are looking to drive by hiring you, right? So the next time you see the advice of being overqualified for a job for just meeting the job requirements, remember that it's not about whether you meet them or not. It's about how you stand out from everyone else who does too. And focus on what sets you apart beyond just the basic requirements, and that's where the real opportunities lies. That's where once you convey that really well, that's where you get the interviews. So hope that makes sense. I hope you have a beautiful day.